are just joining us, welcome. If you have a couple blocks at home, those of you that practice with me regularly know I always encourage prop usage. Oh, a little louder. Sorry. Thanks, guys. I always encourage prop usage just because it helps to make the poses a little more accessible for many of us. So 2 blocks and a blanket or a beach towel if you've got it. Maybe a towel to wipe the sweat. Hopefully I can get you sweating this morning as well. I taught a basics class earlier that we put up on YouTube. I shared a quote out of Sean Corn's book, Revolution of the Soul. I think it's exceptionally timely right now. I'm going to share it again. She says, everything we think, feel, and experience, and everything we have ever thought, felt, and experienced is energy and is governed by the pranamaya kosha, the energy body. Energy is vibration that carries within it information. If my thoughts are negative, the energy I create and project outward will be negative too. If my thoughts are positive, the energy I project will be positive, creating an aura of loving kindness. Just like diet and environment, the energy circulating through me from my thoughts, perceptions, and ideas affects the health of my body and the clarity of my mind. It is also possible to direct this energy in a positive or negative way to others through touch, words, and even thoughts. Since we are all connected and bound by energy, it makes sense we would all be impacted by what flows between us as well. And this concept, this thought, is what is kind of the intention for class this morning. Some of you are familiar with this Sanskrit mantra. It is Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. And this particular mantra means, may all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to that happiness and to that freedom for all. So this morning, I'll invite you to keep this mantra in mind. Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. And consider our thoughts, our words, and our actions through our practice this morning as an opportunity to elevate, to send out some positivity, some healing into this world. So let's go ahead. We're going to start on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana. So this shape is a resting shape. Soles of the feet will come together. Knees will open wide. If you'd like a little pillow for the head, a blanket behind us is supportive and helpful. And then as you come all the way down, if we're using blocks, just make sure that the legs rest heavily into something. If there's some constriction at the low back body, a gentle lift, tuck of the pelvis, and a release back down. The eyes will close. An opportunity here to bring right hand to rest at the belly, left hand to rest at the heart space, and begin to settle into the movement of your breath. Begin to feel the belly, the ribs, the chest expand on the inhale, and then feel the chest, the ribs, the belly descend on the exhale. And as we start to connect our full attention to the movement of the breath, begin to notice perhaps that the breath begins to slow just a bit. And as that breath begins to slow and lengthen, you might be able to feel some pauses between the in-breath and the out-breath. For the next several rounds of breath, I'll invite you to audibly say or hear in your mind's eye our mantra. So as you inhale, hear Loka. As you exhale, Samasta. As you inhale, Sukhino. As you exhale, Bhavantu. And again, inhaling Loka. Exhaling Samasta. Inhaling Sukhino. Exhaling Bhavantu. Let's take 3 more rounds of that breath. Hearing the mantra or just feeling the movement. After your third, your final breath out, we'll release the hands from the body. Take them to outer knees or thighs. Gently draw the legs in towards one another. Just moving the blocks out of the way, off to the side might be helpful. And I'll invite you as we move through the rest of the practice, if the mind starts to get busy, we're creating a lot more angst, frustration, irritation, to come back to this mantra, feeling it on the breath in and on the breath out. As we walk the feet in towards one another, we'll keep the left foot on the floor, draw the right knee in towards the body, give it a gentle tug. And then interlace the hands behind the right thigh, extend the right leg high. As we press out through the heel, through the ball of the foot, begin to point and flex the foot, roll the ankle. Just waking up the muscles in the foot and all the way down the leg. And then finding stillness here, we'll reach out through the heel, through the ball of the foot. Feel the leg engage. Press the leg into the hands into the leg. Stay right here, or we'll lift the shoulders, lift the head off the mat. Keep the blades drawing down the back and maybe walk the hands up a little higher towards the foot. We can stay right here, extend the left leg long, out through the heel, through the ball of the foot can rest or can hover. And then as we inhale, we feel a subtle lift. As we exhale, re-engage through the legs. Keep the breath moving. This is perfect. We stay here, we reach the arms forward. Palms face up, pinky finger lifted, thumb dropping, so we can draw the shoulders away from the ears. All 4 sides of the neck are nice and long. Let's take one more inhale as we lift to the highest height. And then as we exhale, release the shoulders, release the head, then back into the knees, bring both feet to the floor. Then left knee will draw in, give it a gentle tug. Interlacing the hands behind the thigh, left leg goes high, press out through the heel, through the ball of the foot, engage the muscles of the leg, and then point and flex. Roll the ankle. And find that release down the leg on the second side. Staying here as we find stillness in the foot, out through the heel, through the ball of the foot, the leg is engaged. Maybe lift the shoulders, lift the head, lifting from the sternum, from the rib cage, perhaps walking the hands up the back of the leg. Perfect. As we press the leg into the hands into the leg, belly is strong, and maybe extend the right leg forward, hovering or resting. Can stay right here, or again, option to reach the hands forward towards the front of the room. Palm up, pinky lifted, thumb dropping, shoulders relaxing, and we breathe. And notice as heat and intensity begins to build, what the mind starts to do. Come back, Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. One more breath in as we lift. As you exhale, bend into both knees, release the feet, release the shoulders, release the head. Let's extend the arms overhead, reaching to the space behind us, toes forward, full body stretch as we inhale, and exhale, release. One more full body stretch as you inhale, stretch toe tip to fingertip. And then this time, as you exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the shins, give yourself a hug, maybe a little bit of motion, A little bit of movement side to side, forward and back. Then let's take the knees wide towards the armpits. Modify happy baby, hands to the backs of the thighs. Perfect. Flex into the feet, draw the soles of the feet high. If we can keep the shoulders on the mat, hands can walk up outer edges of the feet, and we draw the knees down. Maybe a little bit of a rock from side to side, stillness at center, always perfect. Then perhaps maybe straighten into one leg a little or a lot, and then we switch, straighten into the other. Keep breath moving. Body can be still or find movement. And then as we come back to stillness at center, let's draw the knees in towards one another. Draw chin to chest, forehead to knees, a tight little ball. Take some spinal rocks forward and back or roll to the side. We're going to meet in a tabletop position. So if you have sensitivity in the knees, we'll take a blanket across the center of the mat. Those of you that have blocks, they're super helpful to make the floor a little higher, make some of the poses coming up a little more accessible. And then from wrists under shoulders, knees underneath the hips, we'll take a few rounds, Chakravarkasana. Inhaling, sits bones lift, belly drops, heart glides, crown lifts. Exhale, tuck the tail, round into the spine and press the earth away. Each time we inhale, sits bones lift, belly drops, heart glides, crown lifts. And exhaling, tucking the tail, rounding into the spine, pressing the earth away. We'll take 3 more rounds, moving with the breath, feeling free to flip the hands around, fingertips towards the knees, backs of the hands pressing instead of the palms, maybe even hips all the way back towards the heels, taking a bit of time in child's pose, or taking the hips a little bit from side to side. And then as you finish your third, your final round, we'll meet back in a neutral, spine at center. Feel the back of the heart lift, the belly is strong. As you inhale, extend the left arm forward, right leg back behind. In this polarity stretch, left fingers forward, right toes down slightly in. Take a breath in, press into the earth, feel the body lift away. And then as you exhale, elbow and knee meet underneath the body. As you inhale, left arm forward, right heel back. As you exhale, swing the left arm to the side, the right leg to the side, and then inhale back through center, left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, elbow and knee meet. Inhale, left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, swing left arm to the side, right leg to the side. Inhale, left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, elbow and knee meet. As you inhale, left arm forward, right leg back. As you exhale, left hand finds the floor. Tuck left toes under, hover the left shin, and as you inhale, right leg all the way up and back, 3-legged dog. Bring the heel to the seat, point the knee to the sky. Find some motion, some release in the ankle, the knee, the hips. Forearms squeeze, hands press down and forward. Then as you inhale, square the hips, straighten into the right leg. Come high onto the left tip toes as you inhale. Exhale, right knee taps left tricep. Inhale, right leg will go high. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Find a runner's lunge. Right hip back, left hip forward. Hands on the block here, nice and helpful. As we inhale, we'll straighten into the right leg. Feel the right hip draw up and back. Exhale, bend back into the knee, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Another time, inhale, right leg up and hip draws back. Exhale, bend into the knee, glide the heart forward. Last time, inhale, we'll lift the hip. As you exhale, bend back into the knee, left hand will stay where it is on the floor on a block. As you inhale, reach the right arm high. Find some motion in the wrist. Maybe bend and straighten into the elbow. Maybe some big circles with the shoulder. Feel the left hand press into the mat. Draw the heart forward as you power back through the left heel. Spin the heart open. Take a breath in to reach. And as you exhale, release the hand to the mat. Left heel will turn to the mat, right toes turn in, walk around to the left halfway, Prasarta Padottanasana. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. We'll be here for a couple breaths. So hands can be nice and strong, pressing into the to the earth as we draw the crown to the mat. Hands can come to the outer edges of the feet. Feel the biceps engage as the shoulders draw away from the ears. And as you take your next inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, walk it back to the front of the mat, finding our runner's lunge. Hands on blocks or hands on the floor. Inch the fingers forward. As you inhale, we'll float the left foot. And as you exhale, left foot will meet the right. Drop the hips low. Sweep the arms forward and up. We'll find Utkatasana. Pinky fingers in, thumbs out. Soften the shoulders. And make sure you can see those toes. Take a breath in. Hips stay low. As you exhale, dive the heart forward. Sweep the hands back behind. Triceps squeeze. As you inhale, arms sweep forward and up. Straighten into the legs. Maybe a gentle back bend. And as you exhale, hands find their way in front of the heart. Interlace the hands. As you inhale, press the palms forward and up. As you exhale, hips to the left, hands up and over to the right, side body stretch. As you inhale, come back through center. And as you exhale, hips to the right, hands up and over to the left. As you inhale, come back through center. As you exhale, swan dive forward. On your inhale, lengthen the heart long. On your exhale, we'll step the feet to the back of the mat. If your blanket's still there, go ahead and move it off to the side. On your inhale, come high onto the tiptoes. As you exhale, bend into the knees, find bear pose. As you inhale, the hips will go high. As you exhale, heels soften low. Another time, inhale high onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend into the knees, find bear pose. As you inhale, hips go high. And as you exhale, heels soften low. This time, inhale high onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend into the knees. We'll roll forward to find a plank pose. You're always welcome to stay here. Or as we take our chaturanga, you're welcome to bring the knees to the mat as well. We'll take a breath in. As you breathe out, elbows straight back. Lower all the way down onto the mat. Tops of the feet will press, belly is strong. Fingertips in line with the breastbone, squeeze the shoulders, blades together. Inhale, we lift for a cobra. Exhale, release back down. Next breath in, same thing, or we float the hands as we inhale. And exhale, release back down. Last time, inhale, we lift, squeeze. Exhale, release the hands. Belly is strong, press it up through tabletop position, wrists under shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And again, let's take a couple rounds of cat-cow. If your wrists are bugging you, down on forearms or on fists is perfect. Inhaling, sits bones lift, belly drops, heart glides, crown lifts. Exhale, tuck the tail, round into the spine, press the earth away. Inhaling, sits bones lift, heart glides, crown lifts. Exhale, tuck the tail, round into the spine, press the earth away. Last time, inhaling and exhaling. And as we come back to stillness at center, on your breath in, right arm forward, left leg back, left toes down slightly in, press into the earth to feel the body lift away. Take a breath in, reach. And as you exhale, elbow and knee meet underneath the body. Inhale, extend forward and back. As you exhale, right arm to the side, left leg to the side. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, elbow and knee meet. Inhaling, hand forward, foot back. Exhale, right arm to the side, left leg to the side. As you inhale, right arm forward, left leg back. Exhaling, elbow and knee meet. Inhale, extend forward and back. As you exhale, right hand releases to the mat. Tuck the left toes under, tuck the right toes under, hover the shin, and then lift left leg all the way up and back, three-legged dog. Toes start down and in.
Then bend into the knee, bring the heel to the seat, point the knee to the sky. Find motion in ankle, knee, or hip, and feel right shoulder lift as much as the left and the forearms squeeze. Then let's square the hips, straighten back into the left leg, toes down slightly and high onto the right tip toes. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. As you inhale, reach the leg high. As you exhale, step the foot between the hands, find runner's lunge. Again, blocks are helpful here. As you inhale, we'll straighten into the left leg. Feel left hip draw up and back. Exhale, bend into the left knee. As you inhale, left leg straightens. And as you exhale, bend into the left knee, track it over the ankle. One more time, inhale, lift, straighten. Exhale, bend back into the knee. Release right hand to the mat, or it can stay on the block. Inhale, left arm goes high. As we twist open, maybe find that motion in the wrist, bend and straighten the elbow, or make some big circles with the left shoulder. Notice if you're dropping and dumping into the right hand, press into the mat, draw the heart forward, lift away, turn open. One more breath in. As you breathe out, left hand comes to the mat. Release the right heel, turn the left toes in, walk the hands around. Find Prasarta Padottanasana. Once again, pressing into the mat. Maybe clasp the big toes, outer edges of the feet. Shift the weight slightly forward, feel the crown reach down, legs engaged, arms engaged. Then as you inhale, lengthen the heart, and as you exhale, walk it back around, find our runner's lunge. Fingers inch forward on the floor or blocks. As you inhale, right foot floats. Exhale, right foot meets the left. Drop the hips low, sweep the arms high, Utkatasana. Pinky fingers in, thumbs out, shoulders soften. Take a breath in, reach. As you exhale, dive the heart forward, sweep the hands back behind. As you inhale, reach the arms forward, straighten into the legs, maybe a goalpost shape with the arms as we lift the heart. And then inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. As you inhale, interlace the hands, press them forward, reach them high, belly a strong breath in, reach. As you exhale, hips to the right, hands up and over to the left. As you inhale, come back through center. As you exhale, hips to the left, hands up and over to the right. As you inhale, back through center. As you exhale, swan dive forward. On your inhale, heart lengthens. On your exhale, feet move to the back of the mat. Find yourself in downward facing dog. You're always welcome to stay here. Or we'll inhale high onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend into the knees, roll forward, find plank pose and pause. Belly is strong, back of the heart lifts. Take an inhale with knees up or knees down. As you exhale, we lower to chaturanga. Inhales, come forward and up, cobra up dog. Exhale, find downward facing dog. Let's pause for a couple breaths in down dog. Hands pressing down and forward, hips drawing up and back. This is a non-event in your body. Toes will lift. If this is a big event in your body, bend into the knees. Release some tension in the legs and in the low back body. Then as you take your inhale, reach your right leg high. As you exhale, one time, nose and knee meet underneath the body. Inhaling, right leg will go high. Exhale, right foot steps forward, outside the wrist, release the left heel to the mat. Right hip back, left hip forward. As you inhale, rise, find Virabhadrasana 1. Right hip back, left hip forward, pinky fingers in, thumbs out, soften, and breathe. Sinking low into the front knee, but feel the outer edge of that back foot press, legs are engaged. Release the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, drop the knuckles, lift the heart, breath in. And as you breathe out, hinge forward. Use the hands to draw the shoulder blades back, drive the heart forward. Right hip back, left hip forward, but toes are soft. Gaze is down, so neck is long. And we breathe. And we hold. We notice, and maybe we chant, Loka Samasta
Suki no. Bhavantu. On your next exhale, release the hands to the low back. As you inhale, sweep the arms high. As you exhale, hands will come to the mat. We're going to step the left foot out and wide towards outer edges of the mat. Turn the toes out, the heels in. Take a breath in, lengthen. As you exhale, drop the hips low, halfway, modified squat, or all the way down. Hands to the heart in either case. Use the elbows to press the knees wide. Feel the heart lift, shoulder blades soften. The belly is strong. Legs are engaged so we're not dumping into the hips. We feel like we could hop up like a little frog. You don't have to do that, but you could anytime that you want. Let's take one more breath in. As you breathe out, bring the hands to the floor, turn the toes forward, lift the hips high, take an inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, bend into the left knee, left wrist plants on a block or the floor underneath the pit of the throat. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Stay here, or let right hand come to the sacrum or the left hip. Use left hand to draw the heart forward, and exhale, turn. Neck is long, all four sides. Take an inhale, reach the right arm high. As you exhale, right hand releases, takes the place of the left. Inhale, left arm reaches high. As you exhale, release the hand to the sacrum or the right hip. Right hand presses, draws the heart forward, makes space. Right ribs, right shoulder under, left ribs, left shoulder back. And then as you inhale, left arm will go high. As you exhale, hands will find the floor. Inhale, lengthen the heart long. As you exhale, feet move to the back of the mat. Again, always welcome to stay here. Toes. Exhale, bend into the knees, roll forward, find plank pose. We can lower through chaturanga or stay with me for some extra fun. Knees up or knees down, inhale. Exhale, lower to chaturanga. Inhale, forward and up. Find your cobra, your up dog. As you exhale, tuck the toes, go back to chaturanga. Take a breath in at the bottom, breath out up to plank, and up and back to downward facing dog. So we can take an audible exhale here, breath in, open the mouth, and then as you inhale, left leg will go high, toes down slightly in. Come high onto the right tiptoes, and as you exhale, nose and knee. We notice how high the hips are. We use that. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Exhale, step the foot forward outside the wrist. Back heel comes down, 45 degrees. Then as you inhale, arms sweep forward and up. So we find our Vera 1. We start here adjusting hips, adjusting heart. Pinky fingers in, thumbs out. As you exhale, release the hands behind the back. Find your uncomfortable bind. Drop the knuckles, lift the heart. Breath in. And as you breathe out, begin to hinge forward. Left hip back, right hip forward. Sternum charging forward as we draw the shoulder blades together and reach the knuckles back. Gaze is soft and down. Breath is full. And again, as heat and intensity may be beginning to build, notice what the mind does. We can come back to our mantra, aware of the energy we're putting out. Loka, Samasta, Suki no, Bhavantu. On your next exhale, release the hands to the low back, and then as you inhale, arms sweep high. As you exhale, hands will come to the floor. Step the right foot up, nice and wide. Breath in will lengthen. As you breathe out, toes out, heels in. Again, halfway or all the way down, we find our second round of Malasana. We'll take our twist this side from this shape. So right hand will come to the mat, forearm locks the shin in place. Inhaling, maybe left arm goes high. Gaze can follow the fingers or find a space that's comfortable for the neck. Press both knees wide, belly is strong. Stay here. Or left hand finds the right hip or the sacrum. We pull the shoulder back. As you inhale, left arm will go high. As you exhale, left hand will find the floor. Lock the left shin, and then inhale, reach the right arm high. Again, gazing can up to the thumb is perfect. Or find a space for the neck to be long. Stay here, our right hand finds the sacrum. Maybe it finds the left hip. Right shoulder back, draw the right knee back. And then as you inhale, reach the right arm high. As you exhale, the hand will find the floor. Fingers forward, toes forward. Inhaling will lift the hips. Exhale, fold. As you inhale, roll to rise or sweep up to standing. And as you exhale, hands find the heart. Feet come back together underneath the hips. As you inhale, arms sweep wide. As you exhale, dive the heart low. There are some of you that want to take a Bakasana exit or handstand. You are welcome to. I will step back, find down dog where I can stay. Or we'll inhale high onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend into the knees, roll forward, find plank and pause. Always welcome to stay here. Or stay with me, we'll have that fun experience. Breath in, breath out, lower to chaturanga. Inhale, forward and up. Cobra, up dog. Exhale, back to chaturanga as the toes tuck under. Breath in at the bottom. Breath out to plank. And up and back to downward facing dog. So we're going to take about 3 to 5 breaths resting here in down dog. Or bringing the knees to the mat. Finding a sip of water. Finding a little brush of the sheen off the face if you happen to have it. And most importantly, finding our breath. Aware of our energy. Whether that's in the form of thought, maybe actual audible word, or deed. Let's take one more breath in. As you breathe out, allow the eyes to softly open. From here, we'll come back to our tabletop position. Let's tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back, find down dog. As you inhale, come high onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend into the knees, we'll find bear pose. As you breathe in, just the gaze come forward between the thumbs. And as you exhale, right knee will move to tap left tricep as the left leg straightens. Inhale, back to bear. Exhale, left knee taps right tricep. Inhale, back to bear. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, back to bear. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhaling, back to bear. Exhaling, right knee and nose. Inhale, back to bear. Exhale, left knee and nose. Inhale, back to bear. Pause here, shins lower, heels higher, belly and chest back. Then as you inhale, hips go high, heels soften low. On your breath in, right leg reaches high. As you exhale, heel to the seat, knee to the sky. As you inhale, straighten back into the leg. Exhale, cross, tap left tricep. Inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, wiggle the left foot back and drop the knee to the earth. Bring the hands onto the thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Right hip back, left hip forward. Stay right here. Or we'll inhale, sweep the arms high, pinky fingers in, thumbs out. Relax the shoulders. Right hand will come to the right hip. Inhale, reach through the left side body, up and over. You can stay here, bend into the elbow, palm between the blade, feel a stretch through the tricep, as well as through the side body. Then as you inhale, both arms will reach high, straighten into the right leg. We're going to swivel the left foot, straightening into the right knee. Left hand will come to the floor. Inhaling, right arm reaches over the ear. Stay right here, or for fun, you can float the right foot. It helps if it's flexed. Belly is strong. Take one more breath in to reach. As you exhale, right foot will find the floor. Inhale, we bring the torso up. Right toes are forward. Exhale, right hand finds the right thigh. Take an inhale, reach, and exhale up and over towards those right toes. Keep the belly strong, any pinching in the low back, re-engage, lifting pubic bone to low ribs. Then as you inhale, both arms reach high. We're going to turn the heart, swivel that back leg, and exhale, fold over the front thigh, hands to the floor, or grab your blocks. Right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, lengthen the heart. And exhale, we fold. Legs are engaged. Heel presses away, peel the toes back towards the face. Each inhale, sternum lengthens. Each exhale, we fold. See if there's a place where we can soften, even if it's just the muscles of the face or those left toes. And as you inhale, bring the gaze forward. You're going to bend back into the right knee, tuck the left toes under. Sweep the arms back behind, so we're hovering the belly and the chest. Squeeze the triceps together, charge the heart forward. Then as you inhale, arms sweep forward, straighten into the right leg as the arms sweep high. Then as you exhale, left arm forward, right arm back as the right knee bends. As you inhale, both arm and leg straighten, and as you exhale, peel it open, find warrior two. We'll settle into Vera two. Right knee over the ankle, we check it. Relax the shoulders and reach through the fingers. Relax the back toes. Belly is strong, pubic bone lifts. Left ribs, left shoulders draw back. Bring the gaze over the front middle finger. Inhaling, reaching the right hand forward. Exhale, flip the palm. Reach it up and back, reverse. We're going to hold this first round for a couple breaths. So staying here, left hand can slide. Can sneak around, find the right hip, draw it back just a little bit, engage the belly and sink low into the front knee. Relax the shoulder as we reach through pinky and ring finger. We'll release the back hand, come back through Vera two. As you inhale, reach right fingers forward. Forward and down, forearm to thigh, fingers to the floor, left arm is high. Right hand can find the floor. Then here is your chance to take your variation, extension or a bind, or just forearm to thigh, left fingers reaching high. Perfect. Feel right hip draw back, left hip forward, belly strong, roll the ribs, neck is long. Breath is full. Then release a bind if you have it. As you inhale, all the way up and back, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, cartwheel, left hand down inside the right foot. We'll sweep the right arm high as we twist open. Stay here or take a bind. Right hand will find the left hip, give it a lift. Right hip draws back and then we peel the heart open. Can stay right here or float. Left fingers forward, reaching towards the front of the room. We'll take a breath in. As you breathe out, release the left hand to the mat. Inhaling, right arm will go high. As you exhale, right hand finds the floor, inch the fingers forward. Breath in, float the left foot. Breath out, left foot meets the right. As you inhale, both arms go high. As you exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Check your knees. They're parallel with one another. Inhale, right arm meets the left. As you exhale, fold forward. On your inhale, lengthen. On your exhale, feet move to the back of the mat. We find ourselves in down dog. Welcome to stay here. Or we inhale high onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend into the knees, roll forward, breath in. Breath out, you lower. Inhale, forward and up, cobra, up dog. Exhale, find downward facing dog. And then we'll take that series on the second side. Inhaling, left leg goes high. Exhale, cross, tap right tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Drop the back knee and sit up high into our low lunge. Left hip back, right hip forward. Feel the belly strong. As you inhale, both arms sweep high. As you exhale, left hand finds the left hip. Reach through the right fingers up and over to the left. Left hip back, dragging right hip forward. Keep the arm straight or bend into the elbow. Maybe the elbow reaches high. Stretch through the right side body. And as you inhale, come back through center. Both arms are high. We'll straighten into the left leg. Then we take that swivel, right foot back, left toes forward. Right hand will release to the mat.
left arm over the ear. Stay here, or maybe we float the left foot. And then we breathe, reaching through the left side body, whether the foot is on the floor or elevated. We'll take one more breath in. As you breathe out, release the foot to the floor. As you inhale, both arms sweep high. As you exhale, left hand to thigh or shin. Inhale, reach to the right side, up and over. We're not dumping into the leg. It's just a guide to help us lengthen through both sides, and then we roll the right shoulder back. As you inhale, both arms come high overhead. We sit up tall. As you exhale, swivel the right leg and dive over the left. Pull the left toes back towards the face. Take an inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Outer left hip drops down. Each inhale, lengthen the sternum. Each exhale, fold. Notice where your shoulders are. Release them away from the ears. Then as you inhale, gaze comes forward. As you exhale, we'll bend back into the left knee. Tuck the right toes under, press through the heel. We'll sweep the arms back behind, left hip back, right hip forward. On your inhale, both arms sweep high as the left leg straightens. As you exhale, bend into the left knee, right arm forward, left arm back. As you inhale, left leg straightens as both arms sweep high. And as you exhale, we'll peel it open, find warrior two. As we adjust our feet, check left knee over ankle, left hip back, right hip forward. Feel the rib cage turn around, and then the gaze is forward. Flip the left palm. As you inhale, reach left fingers forward. As you exhale, flip the palm, reach it up and back. Right hand can slide or finds the left hip. Give it a little pull back. Right hip crease will come forward. That gives us space to engage the belly and find a little extra space around the sacrum. One more inhale as we reach through the left side body. As you exhale, back through warrior two. Use your inhale, reach left fingers forward, forward and then down. Forearm to thigh, fingers high as we roll the ribs open, left hip back, right hip forward. And then again, right arm can sweep over the ear, left fingertips can come to the floor, or those of you that have a bind practice, you're welcome to take it. Any one of these shapes is perfect, so we take the one that is best for our body as we breathe. 3 more inhales, 3 more exhales. Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. Then as you inhale, all the way up and back, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, cartwheel, right hand down inside left foot. Inhale, left arm goes high. Staying here, our left hand finds the right hip. Give it a lift. As we pull the left hip back, use right hand to charge the heart forward, make space to turn. And then, of course, we can stay here. Come on to right finger pads, or reach the right arm forward, palm lifted. We take a breath in. As you breathe out, right hand comes down. Inhale, left arm goes high. As you exhale, left hand finds the floor. Use your inhale, float the right foot. And as you exhale, right foot meets the left. Drop the hips low, sweep the arms high, find Utkatasana. On your exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. As you inhale, left arm reaches the right. And as you exhale, fold forward. On your inhale, lengthen. Your exhale takes you to the back of the mat, maybe with the crow, maybe stepping back. Stay here in down dog, or shift forward, find plank, pause, and then on your exhale, we lower. Inhaling forward and up, exhaling, find down dog. So we're going to pause here, 3 to 5 breaths in down dog. Bring the knees to the mat. Maybe get a sip of water, because we're going to take that little series, 1 breath per movement, 1 time. So as we take this experience, 1 breath per movement, certainly don't have to keep up. You can add a breath, do away with anything that isn't right for your body today.
But let's go ahead and get started. Come back into downward facing dog.
From down dog. Inhale, right leg goes high. As you exhale, cross, tap left tricep. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, drop the back knee. As you inhale, arms sweep high. As you exhale, straighten into the leg, swivel the left, and release the left hand to the mat. As you inhale, right arm reaches, maybe the right foot floats. As you exhale, right foot finds the floor, torso high. Inhale, we reach up and over towards the right toes. Exhale, swivel the body, dive over the front leg, half splits. As you inhale, we find our way into our runner's lunge. Exhale, the arms sweep back behind. Inhale, forward and up with a straight right leg. Exhale, bend into the knee, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, straighten into both legs, arms go high. Exhale, warrior two. As you inhale, reverse. As you exhale, side angle pose. As you inhale, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, left hand down, right arm is high. As you inhale, float the left foot. As you exhale, left foot meets the right, hips drop low. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale, dive the heart forward. Inhale, heart lengthens. Exhale, feet move to the back of the mat, stay in down dog, or take your version of our flow. We meet back in downward facing dog before we take the second side. And then from our Adho Mukha, as you inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, cross, tap right tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot through, drop the back knee. Inhaling, the arms go high. Exhale, straighten into the leg, release the right hand to the floor. Inhale, left arm reaches, maybe the left foot floats. Exhale, left foot to the floor, both arms high. Inhale, right arm over the ear. Exhale, fold over the left leg, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, back into runner's lunge. Exhale, sweep the hands back behind. Inhale, arms sweep high as the front leg straightens. Exhale, left knee bends, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, left leg straightens, both arms high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, right hand down, left arm goes high. As you inhale, float the right foot. Exhale, right foot meets the left as the hips drop low. Inhaling, arms go high. Then as you exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, left arm forward, passes the right. Exhale, fold. As you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, we'll move to the back of the mat, find down dog. Again, stay here, or inhale high onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend into the knees. Roll forward, find plank and pause. Stay with me, so knees up or knees down. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, we lower to chaturanga. Breath in at the bottom, breath out right back up. Take an inhale, exhale, lower. Take a breath in, exhale, right back up. Last time, inhale, exhale, lower. Breath in at the bottom, breath out, back up and back to downward facing dog, or bring the knees to the mat, and we'll rest in child's pose. As you come to rest in child's pose, any shape with the hands reaching forward, back by the heels, or those of you that prefer seated up, right, with the hands in the lap, that's perfect. Let's take an audible exhale as we breathe in. Open the mouth and relax the shoulders, muscles of the face. Let the breath return to normal. Let this mind settle on our inhales and exhales. Perhaps hear our mantra, Loka
Samasta, Sukhi no, Bhavantu. Let's take 2 more inhales, 2 more exhales. All right, so let's make our way back into downward facing dog.
From our down dog, as you inhale, reach the right leg high. As you exhale, bring the heel to the seat, point the knee to the sky. As you inhale, straighten back into the leg, and as you exhale, we'll cross, tap left tricep. Kick the right foot to the side, outer edge of the foot comes to the mat, inner edge of the back foot comes to the mat. Right hand stays down, inhale, left arm high, fall in triangle. Left hand can find the back of the head, it can find the hip, or even a reach overhead. Legs are strong as we press down and forward, lift the hips, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, left hand plants on the mat. Draw the right knee into the chest, pop onto the ball of the back foot. Take a breath in, knee is still under the chest, and as you exhale, tap the right tricep. Take a breath in, knee still forward, exhale, knee to chest. Take a breath in, exhale, right knee taps left tricep. Now as you inhale all the way up and back, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, right foot steps forward, find our runner's lunge. As you inhale, arms sweep forward and up, find crescent pose. Let's release the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, drop the knuckles, lift the heart. Breath in as we reach up through the heart, down through the fingers, and exhale, hinge, hover above that front thigh. Right hip back, left hip forward. As you inhale, keep the bind, lift the heart. As you exhale, begin to hinge, shift the weight into the right foot. Left toes will float, they're down, slightly in. Charge the heart forward as we reach the fingers back. This is super fun. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, bend into the right knee, left knee snuggles behind for a Shiva squat. Inhale, straighten into both legs. Exhale, bend into both knees. One more time, inhale, straighten into the legs. Exhale, bend into the knees. Inhale, step the left foot back, release the heel. As you inhale, straighten into the right leg, reverse your triangle. So this feels really good. We're going to stay here for a bit. Reaching through, right fingertips, right leg strong. Maybe bend into the elbow, reach it high. Stretch the tricep. Left hand can slide down the leg. Find the right hip, pull back. Then as you inhale, both arms go wide. As you exhale, shift the hips back, reach right fingers forward, forward and down. Hand finds thigh, shin, ankle floor. Maybe sweep the left arm over the ear. As we roll the heart open, feel right hip back, left hip slightly forward, spin the rib cage, and then left hand can find the left hip or find the right hip. Just for a breath in, maybe reach the right fingers forward. As we hover belly and chest, we're straightening, reaching through right fingers through the sternum. We take a breath in. As we breathe out, right hand will find the shin. Bring the gaze to the floor. Keep the bind if you can. Bend into the right knee. Reach the right fingers to the floor to a block. Left toes will float for Ardha Chandrasana. Feel the right hip pull back. Left hip will come forward. And then it's the rib cage that rotates around. The left arm can reach high. All kinds of fun things we can do here. This is super fun, so we can stay in this shape. Or bend into the left knee. Maybe left hand takes the foot. Give the foot a kick and take a deeper back bend. Play around maybe with lightening the load on the right fingers. Maybe they'll float all the way off the floor. Let's take a full breath in. As you breathe out, bend into the right knee. Giant step back with the left foot. We'll straighten into the right knee, turn both heels in, toes out, and sink into goddess pose. So usually I have super fun music that's playing right now, which gets us through goddess. But today, we're going to take our chant. So bring hands together in front of the heart. Close the eyes if you can. Hips are low, knees are wide.
Inhaling Loka. Exhaling Samasta. Inhaling Sukhi No. Exhaling Bhavantu. Inhaling Loka. Exhaling Samasta. Inhaling Sukhi No. Exhaling Bhavantu. One more round on your own. Inhale, straighten into the arms, into the legs, toes in, heels out. As you exhale, fold. Hands to the floor, to the ankles. We'll take a breath in to lengthen, and exhale, fold deeply. See if you can walk fingertips back in line with toes, maybe in line with the instep or the heel. Bend into the elbows if you have the space like chaturanga. Shift the weight forward, the crown can come to the floor. There are those of you out there that can move into a tripod headstand from here. If that is in your practice, you have the time to do that. The rest of us are going to shift our weight forward, out of the heels. Feel the crown draw down, and the breath is full. Arms are strong, legs are strong, toes are soft, jaw is soft. And breathe. As you take your next inhale, let's lengthen into the spine. As you exhale, left toes turn out at 45, right toes towards the front of the mat. Deep, deep lunge into the left knee for flying monkey. So as we take that shape, we can use the left elbow, especially if we're down, to draw the knee wide. We can keep the hips lighter, take more of a squat shape. Hands can come in front of the heart, or even take that extension. Those of you that have a bind practice, you're welcome to take that as well. Right toes pull back, heart reaches forward, chest rolls open. And then we take one more breath in. As you breathe out, release the hands to the floor. We bend into the right knee, make our way back into a runner's lunge. From here, right hand will find the hip, left hand reaches forward. As we shift the weight into the right foot, we draw the left knee up into the chest. Give it a little tug, and then sole of the left foot will come to the right thigh. Press leg into foot, foot into leg, hands at the front of the heart. Stay here, or arms sweep high for a tree pose. As we ground down through the right, let the heart lift, crown lift, soften the shoulders, legs are strong. Let's take one more breath in here. As you exhale, slide the left ankle across the thigh for a figure four. Staying upright perfect, or we'll bend into the knee, and maybe the hands come to press a little bit onto that left knee. The foot is flexed. Right hand can stay at the ankle. So one more super fun balance, maybe two, we'll see. Bring the left hand to the hip. Right hand can take the shin, outer edge of the shin or outer edge of the foot. We'll stand up real tall and kick the left foot forward. Maybe you reach the left arm back as we spin the heart open. And we'll take a breath in. As you breathe out, unwind, left foot forward, then we'll swing the left leg back behind. Pause in warrior three. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to the floor. Left foot steps back about 2/3 of the way for our pyramid pose. Hands on blocks, super helpful to bring the floor a little closer. Right hip up and back, left hip forward and down. We take a breath in, and breath out, we fold. Right thigh is engaged. As we draw the hip back, those of you that have space, turn the fingers back towards the back edge of your mat, and let the forehead release towards the shin. Both legs are strong. As you inhale, bring the gaze forward. We're going to walk the hands forward, bend into the right knee, and step the left foot up. Well, this is just an option. You're welcome to step it right back to downward facing dog. Hold there and move through a float. Those of you that want to take a little hop, hands will plant. We're going to bend into the right knee, lift the left toes, kick the left foot up, and step the right foot back. We land in plank. We'll all meet there. Take a breath in, and breath out, we lower. Inhale, we find cobra, we find up dog. And exhale, we find downward facing dog. And we'll take that series on the second side. So as we inhale, the left leg will go high. Exhale, heel to the seat, knee to the sky. Inhale, straighten back into the leg. Exhale, tap right tricep. Kick the foot to the side, outer edge of the foot on the mat, drop the inner edge, reach the right arm high. As we find fallen triangle, right hand behind the head, overhead, or even to the hip. Any is perfect as we take one more inhale. As you exhale, right hand finds the floor. Pop onto the ball of the back foot. Just draw the left knee into the chest. Keep it forward, and on your exhale, left knee taps left tricep. Keep it forward, take a breath in. On your exhale, left knee to the center of the chest. Breath in, breath out, left knee to right tricep. Breath in, all the way up and back. Find three-legged dog. As you exhale, step the foot between the hands for one runner's lunge. As you inhale, arms sweep forward and up. As you exhale, release the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers, your uncomfortable bind. As we draw the knuckles down, lift the heart. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, we hinge and hover. Right leg so strong, reaching back through the heel, charge the heart forward, squeeze the shoulder blades, reach the knuckles back. Left hip back. Keep the bind. Inhale, we'll lift the heart. Exhale, we'll bend into the knee, shift the weight forward, right toes float. As we find that flying warrior three. Right toes down, slightly in, lift from the back of the thigh, take a breath in, breath out, bend both knees, right knee snuggles behind the left. Inhale, we straighten into both legs. Exhale, bend into both knees. Inhale, straighten into both legs. Exhale, bend into both knees. Inhale, right foot steps back, heel to the floor. Straighten into the left leg as we release the bind. Both legs are straight and strong. Left arm up and back. Stretch, reverse triangle. And again, we're going to stay here because it feels good after all of that bent knee stuff. Left thigh is strong as we inhale, reach. Breath in, breath out. Maybe right hand finds the left hip, give it a little tug back. Belly is strong, one more inhale. Exhale, arms go wide. Shift the hips back. Reach left fingers forward, forward, and down. Left hand can find thigh, shin, ankle, floor, right arm is high. Feel the left hip pull back. Right hip will come forward. Roll the heart open. Maybe here, an extension, reaching through the right side body. Maybe a bind, hand to the right hip, or the left hip. Whatever version we're in, we can float the left hand. Feel the legs strong, spin the heart open. Belly is so, so strong here. One more inhale as we reach. Exhale, left hand finds the shin. Bring the gaze to the floor, begin to bend into the knee, hand to a block or to the floor. Shift the weight forward, right toes will float, Ardha Chandrasana. So if the right hand's on the left hip, it's super helpful. Helps us to pull the left hip back as we reach the heart forward. Right leg powerful and pressing, and roll the ribs open. Right hand can reach high. Maybe bend into the back knee, take the foot, kick the foot into the hand. Again, left hand can stay down. With the knee bent or straight, we can lighten the load, and maybe the hand comes to the heart. Whatever version you're in, take one more breath in. As you breathe out, left hand finds the floor, deep bend with the left knee, giant step back with the right, our second round of goddess pose. So as we drop the hips low, we're going to take an eagle bind here. I'm just going to switch around real quick. Right bicep high over the left. Hips go low. Squeeze elbows and forearms. Lift the elbows. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. Hips drop low. One more breath in. As you breathe out, unwind the arms. Left bicep high over the right. Squeeze, shoulder blades down. One more breath in. As you breathe out, release the bind. One more fun thing in Goddess. Hands on the thigh. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop the right shoulder. Inhale back through center. Exhale, drop the left shoulder. Inhale back through center. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, straighten into the arms and the legs. And exhale, we're going to fold forward. Second round of Prasarnapadasana. So as we take this second round, again, hanging here, hands in a bind, hands on the legs, maybe hands to opposite elbows and sway. Those of you that want to get upside down, hands will plant, crown of the head comes to the mat. As we shift the weight forward, maybe the toes come off the mat. And then we've got 5 inhales, 5 exhales. After that final breath, if the feet are up, we'll bring them down. Let's all inhale, lengthen the heart. As you exhale, right toes out at 45, left toes straight forward. Deep, deep lunge, all the way or halfway. Right hand can stay down. We can lift and twist. You can bind, or we can bring hands together in front of the heart space. We have one more breath in. As you breathe out, hands will come to the floor, lift the hips, come back into our runner's lunge shape. Right arm forward, left hand to the hip. As you inhale, right knee into the chest, give it a tug, and then right foot to the inner thigh. As we press, hands are at the heart, arms sweep high overhead in archery pose. Ground down through the left, lift up through the heart. Stay here, or right ankle over the left knee. We sink back, sink low, and we find our chair. Right hand can press onto the right knee as long as that right foot is really flexed. A little more action in that outer hip, a little more sensation. Left hand to the shin, outer edge of the foot, draw the right knee up, and then kick it. Right hand reaches back. We take a breath in, breathe out, unwind both arms high, and exhale, slowly swing the right leg back. Pause in warrior 3, left hip back, right hip forward, right foot steps back for our pyramid pose, hands to the floor or blocks, right toes are out at 45. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Feel both legs engaged, left hip up and back, right hip forward and down. Maybe fingertips walk to the back of the mat, where you draw the shoulders away from the ears, sternum towards the toes. Neck is long, breath is full. One more breath in. As you breathe out, soften into the left knee. Hands can plant at the top of the mat. Bump the right foot up. Hands are in front of the feet about 6-8 inches. You can slide that left foot back just a little bit, then float the right foot. Weight shifts into the hands, bend into the left knee. Maybe there's a kick of the right foot as we step the left foot back. Breath in, breath out lower. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, find downward facing dog. Okay, last little bit here. If you're still with us, I hope there's plenty of people. We'll shift forward, find plank pose. Slide the right wrist forward, roll to the outer edge of the right foot. This is one of my favorite arm balances because it looks way more fancy than it actually is. Left foot steps in front, right knee comes into the chest. Left hand can clasp the right knee or slide to the outer edge of the foot. Right hand so strong, pressing. Kick the right foot to the side and maybe over the ear. And then we take a breath in
Breath out. We'll release the foot to the floor. So we're gonna take that to the second side. So you don't see my back, I'm just gonna switch. Left wrist forward, roll to the pinky toe side of the foot. Stay here, awesome. Or right foot steps forward, inner edge of the foot pressing. Left knee to the chest, right hand to the knee. This is a lot, we stay here. Or take the outer edge of the foot, kick it away from the body, and maybe swing it over the ear. Left hand so strong, right leg so strong. Breath in, breath out, bend back into the knee, release the foot to the floor. Hands are on the mat, breath in, breath out, lower. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, find downward facing dog. And then from your down dog, let's bring the knees to the mat. We'll come to seated on the heels with the palms face up. From here, close the eyes. Take an audible exhale, breath in. Open the mouth and on your next exhale, eyes softly open. We're going to shift the hips to the side. And right ankle will be outside that left hip. We're going to see if we can get both sits bones on the mat. If not, take your blanket and we're going to sit up on a clean folded edge underneath both sits bones so the hips are level. Step your left foot over the right thigh. Bring the entirety of the foot to the floor and really feel the left sit bone ground down. Any pain in this bottom knee, extend the foot forward. Left hand will come behind the back. Inhale, reach the right arm high. Take a breath in, lengthen, lift, and exhale, turn. When the torso stops turning, clasp the leg or elbow outside. We take a breath in, lift, and exhale, turn. Chin can track over the left shoulder, or we bring it back over the right. Left big toe mound pressing, both hips pressing. Use your inhale to lift. Exhale, ribs and shoulders. One more inhale. As you exhale, come back through center. So one more twist here, and then a forward fold in this upright shape. Right hand is going to take the outer edge of the shin, or maybe the outside edge of the foot. We'll straighten into the left leg. Check to make sure it's straight forward, heel in line with the sit bone, as opposed to crossing the body. Then as we kick into the foot, lengthen up through the sternum, reach the left arm back. You can stay right here as the heart lifts. And then exhale, we'll unwind. Left hand takes the inner edge of the leg or the foot. We take a breath in, lift. Exhale, drop chin in towards the knee. Relax the shoulders, lengthen the heart. Breath in, breath out. Let's release the left foot back down. Okay, this is a really fun party trick that you can show your friends after the social distancing is over. So we're going to bring the hands over to the right hip, press into the feet, lift the hips, spin to the back of the mat. Don't move your feet, just move your hands, let them spin on the ball of the foot, and then we sit back down. If somehow you mess that up, don't worry. I did quite some time. So we should have the right leg on the top, left knee is bent. Any pain in the knee or discomfort in the hip, then we can extend the left leg long. Sole of the right foot on the mat, reach the right hand back behind. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, we turn, clasp or elbow outside. Breath in, lift. Breath out, turn. Chin over the shoulder, back or front. Breathe in and out. So recognizing in our bodies, lots of times one side can be substantially different than the other. And rather than forcing the body into a shape that's not appropriate, we can take a different version. We'll take one more breath in. Breath out, unwind. Left hand to outer edge of the right shin or outer edge of the right foot. And then the right foot kicks forward. Make sure we're not crossing the body, the heel's in line with the sit bone. And as we kick, we lift and maybe float and turn. One more breath in, reach. Breath out, back through center, cross to take the inner edge of the leg or inner edge of the foot. Shoulders relax, heart is lifted, breath in, and breath out, draw the leg up towards the body. Maybe drop the head down towards the knee.
As we inhale, heart lifts. As we exhale, fold. One more breath in. As we breathe out, let's bend into the knee, bring the feet, both feet to the floor. We want to scoot forward so we have plenty of space behind us. If you like a pillow in Shavasana, we're going to take that, get it ready. If you have sensitivity in the low back, taking your blanket or your towel, rolling it into a nice tube shape, placing underneath the backs of the knees, underneath the backs of the thighs, more height. We can take the blanket, the blocks, and stack the blanket on top. Just have that off to the side as we come all the way down. Draw the knees in. So as we take these final last breaths, invitation to take the knees wide in Happy Baby. Maybe it feels better for your body to take the inner knees together to take Apanasana. Maybe a straight-legged version, a reclined Paschimottanasana, hands to the backs of the thighs. And then whatever version of our final forward fold we're in, we stay here, or we add last little bit of intensity, lifting the shoulders, lifting the head, whether legs are straight, knees are bent in together, or knees are wide. Let's take one more breath in. As you breathe out, bend back into the knees, chin to chest, forehead to knees, tight little ball. And then as you exhale, bring the feet to the floor. Shoulders and head release, taking that support underneath knees, underneath thighs, underneath the head. Making sure low back is lengthening, not lifting. If there's crunching, feet press, pelvis lifts, and then we release back down. Hands by the sides, hands on the body. And as we settle into this space, let's take a soft sigh together, breath in. Open the mouth and as we come to rest on the mat, a recognition, an honoring, and appreciation of the time that we've spent and the energy that we've moved and shifted. And hopefully that energy shifting and moving has allowed for some additional positivity in the mind, in word, and eventually in deed. And as we start our Shavasana, I'll invite you just for a moment to take our mantra with breath one time, inhaling Loka, exhaling Samasta, inhaling Sukhino, exhaling Bhavantu. And if this time you find quite a bit of activity in the mind, maybe just following breath will help calm things down, but maybe that mantra will help quiet the mind. Our true practice, our true reason for coming to the mat. And it's here we rest, we receive Shavasana. knowing you can stay resting in Shavasana as long as the body, the mind need. But if you're ready, begin to find some gentle movement of fingers and toes, a little wiggling, a little stretching. Allow wrists and ankles to round, head can rock from side to side. Begin to move and stretch into the body in a way that works for you today. Then draw the knees in close to the heart, wrapping the arms around the shins, giving yourselves a very, very much deserved hug. And then as we roll to the right side, coming to rest in a fetal position, pausing for a moment in gratitude, in appreciation for this time that you devote to your practice, to yourself. And certainly it all starts within, but we cannot help but shift and change energetic experience of others. Bringing the palms to the earth, gently press yourselves up and around. We'll move to find an easy, a comfortable way to sit, some height, some support underneath the seat. Allow the spine to lengthen and the eyes to softly close. And then from here, hands come together in front of the heart. I thank you, each of you, for being here today, for taking this time, for sharing your time, for sharing your practice in the collective space and energy. It truly is an honor, it's a privilege to be with you today. We'll end our time together with a single sound of Om. Receive a deep breath in. And that reminder through Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu, that our energy, our thoughts, our deeds, our words have an impact. And may we be conscious of that so that they're present and available for the betterment of all. Namaste.